Hello, everyone. Welcome to Literacy Lab. I'm Charles Matheson, your online reading tutor. Today, we're going to learn about descriptive writing. Descriptive writing is when you write about something you see. When we write about something we see, we talk about the colors, like green plants, pink monsters, the texture. Texture is how something feels, like a smooth plate or a bumpy pineapple. The size, which could be small, medium, or large. The shape, like a circle, a square, or a rectangle. And things that stand out. So that you can really understand what we're doing, watch the whole video first. Afterwards, ask your teacher or parent to download what you're seeing on the screen to your tablet or to print it out so you can do it too. If you don't have a tablet or they didn't print it out, just follow along. Let's begin. Today's word is beautiful. Let's look at these pictures. Sunset. I see a sunset with many colors. Forest. I see a forest with trees and flowers. Beach. I see a beach with sand and clear water. Let's read the sample paragraph. A sunset is beautiful. It has several different colors. After sunset, the sky is dark. I like watching the sunsets. Directions. Answer each question in a complete sentence. What is something beautiful? So there is a paragraph on sunset already. So I will choose forest to write about. The forest is beautiful. Describe what this looks like. Let's see. I see tall trees and I see flowers. It has tall trees and flowers. What do you know about it? Well, let's see. I know that there are birds in the trees and other animals. So there are birds and animals in the forest. What is your experience with it? Well, I've walked in the forest. Okay, so I have my four sentences. I will now put my sentences into a paragraph. A paragraph is a group of sentences on a topic. Now let's do some reading practice. Today we're going to look at main idea and relevant details. The main idea is what a story is mostly about. Sue the cow eats grass all day. She also moos. She makes milk. Sue is always busy. A detail is something specific from the story. She makes milk is a detail. It tells us something specific that Sue does. For the detail portion of the drills we're going to do, we're going to look for the detail that does not belong. For example, what is not true about Sue? She moves, she eats grass, wears pants, makes milk. In this story, the detail that does not belong is wears pants. Being able to spot the detail that does not belong will help you answer multiple choice questions faster. Multiple choice questions are questions with more than one answer. Let's do some drills. Determine the main idea, then underline the detail which does not belong. The seasons of the year are different. It is hot in the summer. It is cold in winter. In spring, it's cool. When I bake, my kitchen gets hot. So the main idea is the seasons of the year are different because it talks about the summer, the winter, and the spring. Now, the detail which does not belong is when I bake, my kitchen gets hot. That doesn't have anything to do with the seasons of the year. Number two, how do you communicate? There are many ways to communicate. Some people use the telephone, others talk face to face. Some people talk with their hands. I prefer to send text messages and emails. I watch television in silence. So I see in this paragraph, it's talking about how people communicate. Some talk face to face, some use their hands to talk, some send text messages. So the main idea is there are many ways to communicate. So the detail that does not belong is I watch television in silence. That has nothing to do with how people communicate. Number three, do you want to be a painter? It takes work to become a painter. You need to understand how colors work. You also need to practice a lot. You have to understand the different techniques of painting. I want to become a doctor. So they're talking about a painter. A painter has to understand color. They have to practice, understand different techniques. So the main idea is it takes work to become a painter. So the detail that does not belong is I want to become a doctor. That has nothing to do with becoming a painter. Number four, bread is a great food. It can be eaten by itself. People use it in sandwiches. It is used in cooking. I buy muffins in the supermarket. Bread has many uses. So this paragraph is about bread. People use it in sandwiches, in cooking. Bread is a great food. So the best answer for the main idea is bread has many uses. The detail that does not belong is I buy muffins in the supermarket. A muffin is not bread. Number five, don't get caught in a tornado. Tornadoes are dangerous storms. They can destroy houses. They have damaging high winds, which can rip things out of the ground. The winds can carry heavy objects in the air and then drop them anywhere. Tornadoes occur a lot in the Great Plains. Sunny days are the best days. So this paragraph is talking about tornadoes and the damage that they can do. They can carry heavy objects in the air and then drop them anywhere. They occur in the Great Plains. So the main idea that works best is tornadoes are dangerous storms. The detail that does not belong is sunny days are the best days. That doesn't have anything to do with tornadoes. Number 6, people use forks to get a grip of food. Spoons are used for liquids. Knives are used to cut. I love to make grilled cheese sandwiches. People eat with utensils to do different things. So this they're talking about spoons, knives, forks. So they're talking about utensils. So the main idea is people eat with utensils to do different things. The detail that does not belong is I love to make grilled cheese sandwiches. That has nothing to do with using utensils. And the last one, number 7. Video games have stages. The beginning stage is usually easy. The middle stage gets challenging. The last stage is usually the hardest. I enjoy the middle stage of video games the most. I like to be first when I race at the playground. All the stages make video games fun. So this paragraph is about video game stages, the beginning, the middle, and the last stage. So video games have stages is the main idea. The detail that does not belong is I like to be first when I race at the playground. This has nothing to do with video games. It's a game, racing, it can be a game, but it's not a video game. That's our lesson for today. Good job.